promoting kind of with this cause. And also, not that you should define different types of males, but you all are very masculine men. Like you're all athletes, you know.
Me in particular.
and especially kind of in like professional athletes and whatnot, they feel the pressure like hard enough, like because they are so like, I can't show my emotion, like I'm a, you know, a man's man kind of thing. So I think you of all people are really setting the bar, like, you know, for people to follow in your footsteps. Hopefully. Brilliant.
It's becoming a more prevalent topic, and people are more open to discussion about it. I think the fact that people are talking about it and the fact that people are doing stuff is always just a sign of the change that is happening. I mean, it's the same principle for everybody. It's not so much that we're specifically saying that well, you might be specifically saying this, that the male depressive issue is the major issue. It's just a case of openly talking about everything that is the solution to many things. It's just a lack of communication and hiding away from the issues rather than openly dealing with those issues. It's avoidance rather than trying to actually solve things.
Yeah, so just finally, can you just go through kind of the symbolic aspects of the cycle that you're going to be doing?
Yeah, so obviously I've been approaching different places about where I'm going to sort of do the miles on a static bike, but I've realised that I'm going to have to do stints sort of in the public eye as such, and be putting on that brave face as I sort of crack on with it. But then there's going to be, it all kind of ties in very well to that depression and, you know, maybe not being able to let on as well, like how you're actually feeling, because I know I'm going to be going home and doing these potentially like 2 or 3 extra hours, and be sort of going through the struggle then, and it all kind of ties in more than I even realise about depression and anxiety and how people might be feeling in terms of mental health. The reason it's so, I've chosen something so like ridiculous for me anyway, it's because I can't really prepare for it. And there was a sort of a post I did, I think probably like a month ago now, about how in terms of mental health you can't necessarily prepare yourself for anything that's chucked your way in life, and that's like, you're never gonna, no one teaches you how to deal with depression or anxiety. It's just sort of, it just happens. And it's the same way that I'm gonna start these 12 days, and it's just a matter of getting through it and never seeing like giving up as an option, like no matter what state my knee ends up in, whether, you know, my arse is in bits, like it generally just doesn't matter. You've just got to crack on with it. And then that, I see that as very applicable to suicide, and that giving up in that sense shouldn't be an option, which is what I see so perfect. I think that's what Tom's trying to get out there with the sort of training struggles.
Yeah, that's a really nice symbolism actually. And then obviously you'll have your support network around you, which ties into that as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
Is there a way to, like, are you monitoring it like sort of like on the website or anything day to day? So like you've got, say, this amount of miles left or this amount of hours done, or
in terms of
just so people can like
Daily updates.
Yeah, daily updates so people can stay in touch.
Yeah, that's the idea. So I'll have all the miles will be tracked through Strava, and I think as I sort of go with the miles, I'll just be all over. I think I'm going to try and do like a post a day, as such, actually on sort of the Instagram and maybe on Facebook, and then just have stuff constantly going, just about how I'm feeling. Just
because I reckon people want to stay or like updates. Oh, where's he at now? Or
a couple of live videos as you're going through, when you're hitting a pitfall and that sort of thing, and just being open about it, like accepting that, you know, you are going to feel horrendous at times, and almost just playing very open or being very open with that, and telling people like, right now I feel awful, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to jump the gun, but are there any thoughts on challenge 3?
Let's not think about that.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just get through this one first.
Okay.
I got some ideas.
I know you do. Yeah, it's actually worth adding that it was Sam's idea for the 84 miles. It's not something I thought through too much, but that is very me. It's just sort of choose something and then just make it happen. Don't worry too much about logistics. It's all just sort of about the process of getting it done.